Hello, and welcome to Sisters in Lit in Life, where we discuss the lit that we read and life. I'm Shannon.
I'm Trina. It was my birthday.
Woo, woo,
I'm Trina.
I'm Rain.
And I'm Whitney.
woo.
So, as celebration for our birthday girl, we all came prepared with something tonight. What we all got, y'all? Y'all gonna do a shot real quick for
Listen,
Miss Trina's birthday.
see a shot, take a shot.
There you go.
Listen, y'all. I'm not gonna do all this because this is like old hair on your chest type of, but let's do
Lord,
this.
not hair on your chest.
We don't even know what the hell she got up in that thing. What is the flavor?
It's no flavor. Kentucky straight.
That sounds terrible.
Straight, no chaser. Okay. I got a chaser. Come on, happy
All
birthday.
right, let's go.
Trina.
Happy birthday. 1, 2, 3.
Whitney,
go.
why do you have a y'all hear the fuzzy?
Little bit.
Is it me?
I think it may be because of your thing.
Let me take it out.
She's trying to prolong this shot. Wait a
Better.
minute, Trina. Okay, wait. Hold on.
Oh, wait. Okay, we going.
Hold on. Salute. Oh, I knew that was nasty.
Take another one. Take
Put hair
another
on your chest.
How you talking about taking the Trina?
Oh, you taking another one? Hold on.
I'm not taking it.
Trina.
Hold
I
on.
ain't drinking what y'all drink. Look, I ain't drinking what y'all drinking.
I was just gonna say she's talking about taking another one. It is not the same. Y'all, that was
It's not
death.
the same.
That was death, y'all.
It was fire.
That's all right, but for your birthday, we got you. Woo! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Trina. He was twin.
Happy birthday. All right, today we're going to be discussing Fortunate by Dandridge Monroe.
Yes.
I guess I got to start it off because it was my book.
Somebody outside.
That ain't me.
I know that's my twin. She got the noise going on.
Was that you?
Who?
It wasn't me.
I don't even know where that was. But anyways, Dandridge Monroe. Let's see, where do we start? Oh my God, there was so much happening in this book. Okay, let's see. Do I remember what
a brief synopsis of the book? We're gonna talk about what it was about.
Yeah.
Let's first talk about what was the book about.
I should have brought my damn notes, huh?
It probably has been a good idea.
What was y'all refresh my memory?
I can't get access to my notes.
Okay. So old girl was a bottle girl or a little server at the strip club. Okay. And so a little baller come in, not a basketball player, he's a little baseball player. So it's a little different.
There we go.
But he come in, she catches attention. Not on purpose, but he is intrigued by her a little bit. They interact with each other. He find out he feels like that's the one. So he tries to pursue her. And the book is pretty much about her not feeling worthy of love, a little drama mixed in there. And they go through that roller coaster.
Yeah, because she is a set of orphans, or like I said, foster children. And so the reason why she doesn't feel the love is because she's been put off to strangers. She was put off to strangers, and the strangers only look to her as, a check. So basically she's living her whole life and she's not giving any love, and she's wondering, like, how can I expect this good man to love me when basically I don't really even love myself.
Yeah.
And then I like the part where she talked about, like, she really didn't know who she was because she has always been who everybody else wanted her to be. Like, to stay in homes. It was a lot of trauma going on there, but it was so good.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I liked it too.
I
It was
did.
cute. It was cute. I think that we needed a happy ending story. We needed a happy story, to be honest.
We needed that.
I was about to say, yeah, we had a couple of rough ones for the past two, right?
Yes.
Because we jumped from Dust Bowl to Monday's Not Coming
to Lovely Bad Things.
What romance?
No. Okay, maybe not.
We haven't had a romance like that.
Nah,
in the last two books.
wasn't even that romantic until like the very
Oh,
end.
maybe it was a side book I was reading because
Probably.
It most definitely was a side book.
this one gave me. I loved it. I put this on top of Before I Let Go because that was my little top romance book. But I put this one on top of that one. I loved it because
Mama
the fact
made
that
it. Mama
it gave me. If you know I like a good hood, so it gave me a little hood in there because of how her about her backstory, like her being in from the foster care and how they was like setting up people, and she tried to, she decided she didn't want to do it anymore, and then she got out, but the people was still,
Coming
she
for
had her
her.
Whitney
ex-boyfriend.
said Whitney said it wasn't hood enough for her.
I thought it was gonna be more hood, to be honest.
She
I thought it was
said ain't nobody got stuck up or nothing. Like she
Well,
was
Well,
looking
I
for
didn't
the
expect it to
gunplay.
be that hood.
Well, I'm
Because
saying it wasn't a hood book. But if you like hood book, it give you a little hood. If you want romance, it give you a lot of
it
that.
give you a
If you
little.
want the drama, then it
It has
gives
the
you the drama
drama.
because the scene of her going back, in the little casino or the hotel room,
Why
it
she
give
did
you a
that?
little bit of everything. So I really like it.
Look,
Yeah, oh yeah,
everybody
but I'm
was
gonna tell
mad.
you.
Everybody was mad. Like, why? For real? For real? That's what you thought? That's
Like,
what you
why
thought?
would you?
Why would you go back to that place
Why?
and
That
think
didn't
that
But
make
he's
okay,
gonna
no
make
so
you
sense.
before
good?
we talk about that,
I was
do
mad. I
anybody
was
want to
like,
talk about how
why?
Cat was?
How
How
what?
what?
Do anybody want to talk about the way Cat ruled? Because Cat ruled me the wrong way.
She
I
did.
thought Kat was shady all the way up until she wasn't.
I did, but
She's
listen,
just
even
selfish.
after I felt like she was shady, even after everything happened to her, I was still like side eye. Like,
Well, my thing is like, why did you feel it necessary to like? It was like she just the conversation they had when she was like, "Oh, I can come through now. You got you a man. He's a baller. I can
Put
come
me
through."
on. Put me
And
on,
she's
baby.
like,
Because she see that
"Ah,
her wannabe friend was up here winning, so it was like an opportunity, an
yeah."
opportunist.
but
But you
before she
know,
found out how Nick was, she was talking about. She was like, she was like, "Oh, he lame. He this." You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't even know nothing about him. So her thing was always about status and money.
Yeah,
Boss.
But
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
people have friends like that a lot of times though,
they do.
where you do go above and beyond, like you're their friend, but they don't know how to be yours. So
That's
you
mhm.
right.
go above and beyond, you're there for them, you're supporting them. But when it comes time to support you, they know where to be found. And then the
Absolutely.
expectation is that you're going to continuously help them out or do for them. So
Yeah.
that's what it was with Kat. She was so used to her doing everything, bailing her out, giving her money, this, that, and the third, that it was just expected.
Did
But
they ever talk about what Kat did back in
no,
the
they never
day that
talked
made her
about
feel
like
like
what
it?
I
But
never got what Cat
They
did
But you
for her
alluded
to
know,
to
feel
it's
but
a
I
like
something.
feel like
series.
that's why I feel like it's gonna be a part two in the rest of the
There's
series
four.
because
I think it's 4 parts.
I
Yeah,
feel
there's a
like you'll
lot.
get to know her once this in the second and
But
third
Cat got
series.
a book and like because she was so shady in the first book, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I
She's
want to
not in
read
the
her book.
second. The
I don't
second
think
book is
she
not.
was shady. Well, why
I,
you say
I
she
felt
was
like
shady?
Cat was very shady
I
because
don't.
like the way okay, first of all, Cat had like she gave me crackhead vibes. Like the way she
She
would
definitely gave
dip
crackhead
off
vibes.
and
She
just
gave
disappear.
crackhead.
I'm just saying everybody done had like a crackhead or something in their family. The way like she just dipped off and disappeared. And then like when she contacted her, like when she was gone, it was always about money. I felt like Kat was using her.
Yeah.
And and because she was so sweet and she was so loyal, she just felt like she had to do all this stuff for Kat. But they never said like what all Kat did for her. You get what
In
I'm
the
saying?
past.
Well, she
Like
said
what
that when they
happened?
was in the foster care, she kind of kept her from getting sexually assaulted. Like she was
So
like,
they have a history,
mm-hmm.
and that's what matters. To me, I feel like when people have history, it's hard to let go of that person for certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Well, especially when you grew up together and you're the only
that
one.
part.
I didn't
Yeah.
really think she was shady. I just thought she wasn't a good friend.
Right.
Okay,
I
so
think
let
she
me
was
be honest with you. When the stuff went down, when the guy found her at the club, the twin brother, when he found her at the club, I just knew Kat set her up
But
because
she
Kat was
didn't. But she
I thought
didn't
she did.
though.
I thought she did
Oh no,
too.
she was beat up. He had already
that's
beat
what I'm
her
saying.
up.
He had them beat Kat up, but I just knew before I found out like Kat was missing and beat up and stuff. I just knew Kat had set her up
He already knew she was at that club because he had been running girls through there, so he knew it wasn't.
No, he said what happened was he showed up at the club, like he saw her by accident. So Kat never told.
No, he was following her. He been following her the whole time.
I want y'all to go. This what he said. He said that he didn't know that she was in Manny Club at first. He had already been running girls through the club. And he said, and when he came to the club one time, to his surprise, that's how he knew she was at the club.
But I'm saying about Kat setting her up. She didn't have to set her. He already knew where she was.
already knew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, like,
know that in the beginning. But we didn't know that when they had the conversation.
But you know what? I feel like she's used to her
friends. Messed the house up, so y'all didn't feel like Kat done fucked the house up.
I did think that. I thought that.
I was like, no, Kat, because I did not like Kat. And I'm still having a hard time liking Kat, and this book is over. And I found out that her and Malcolm got a book.
Because they had a relationship. They was.
That's what I'm saying. So we don't have to read.
Yeah.
We gonna have to read like Kat and Malcolm.
The whole thing. No, I'm gonna read no. I'm
gonna read because now you want to know. You want to know.
I want to read. What was his name? The one that was like, that owned like the hotel and stuff.
Oh,
Midas. Baby, I want to read his book.
Does he have a book?
She need to put one on him because
it is. I think it is one. I think I downloaded it.
But you know who my favorite character was?
Who?
Cousin.
Roxy. Yes, I love it.
That was my favorite.
He need a book.
I like Roxy. Roxy needs a book by herself. She's like a ride or die cousin.
When they was in their room and they was having a serious conversation, and he broke out like into their thing. He was like, "You better preach," and he was like, I could see him doing it. That was so. I love.
They be like,
I love
it. I love him.
And then I love because you deal with in society. You know what I'm saying? Like you deal with so many people being like homophobic, and that bothers me. And I love the fact that him and his cousin was tight. I love that.
I like that.
He didn't judge him. I love they relationship.
No, what you call it? He said, "Fuck what the family say." Basically. You know what I'm saying? You it
right.
For me. And I'm gonna take care of you regardless.
He explained it. He was like, he was the only one who accepted me,
right?
For me, and that's what's up.
Let me tell you about this author and how every single character, like this was a standalone book. You picked it, and I was like, "How you pick a book?" And it's a 4-book series, but they stand right. Each one of those characters could literally have their own story because Roxy could have a book about how his mom and his daddy did whatever, like his whole storyline. Yeah,
I know about his story.
Midas could have his story. Like everybody could have their own little.
Adam can have a story. Yeah.
Like, and these are the kind of series that I live for because I do. Y'all know me and series do not get along. Y'all know I will not pick a story that has to continue on to the next book. So the reason why I picked it because it said it was a standalone series.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all remember they said something about Billy being Nick's friend, right? Billy being who? Do y'all remember a name Billy coming up? Billy being around Nick. Right? Do y'all remember that?
See, I don't remember a Billy being brought up.
They brought up a name Billy, and I want to say Billy was a part of like one of the companies or something. That
Billy is the next book.
It's the next book.
Billy is a female, y'all.
Billy with a what?
Billy is a female.
Billy, so listen, Billy. She's a sport. She's some kind of like sports.
She is. She is a.
She's a masculine name to go, but they don't know she's actually a woman.
Yes, and that's what shocked me.
That's wait a minute. I don't understand what happened. What was Billy in this book?
So look, they said okay. So I feel like all of the books that that can connect to this story.
It says her name is Wilhelmina Briggs.
Yeah, but she calls herself Billy.
But her name is Billy.
The first I remember, how did she come up in this book?
I don't know
because she was in the press box, and I remember him saying something about Billy. So Billy played like an important role with getting his career going. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So I was like, okay, so Billy. And then when I read, I was like, oh my God, Billy's a woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
You wait a minute, Trina. Let me find out. You be pulling sneak peeks.
Between the lines.
What
No,
you
no,
talking
let me tell y'all what happened. No, let me tell you. So after I read the book last night, I'm like one of these type of people where like I be talking between like when the book is so good, I be scared to read the next book because I'm like, you can't top this book. You know what I'm saying? So I be scared to read it. So I went through and read like what every book was about.
Oh,
That's how I
okay.
know like Malcolm and Cat got one. And I think Adam may have one. I can't remember. But I downloaded the one about Midas and whoever, because I want to read about him. But I read the thing about Billy was, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna read that one.
like, oh my God.
I got too much going on right now. I need to put how did that person come up in this book?
I know, I need to go back.
Like I do. Okay, so go back when they was at the championship. He named everybody that was in the press box. They basically named
when he was
everybody
thanking everybody.
I'm about to go to it right now.
When he was thanking everybody,
I
is that what
don't
you're
even
talking about?
remember.
I can't remember if he even thanked Billy. I want to say that he did, but
so you don't even remember him in the book. You just bring
yes,
up.
no, I remember the name. I just can't remember like what scene it was. No, listen, I remember the name. I can't remember the scene, but I do know they had something to do with the championship.
I don't remember hearing the name.
You know what, y'all? I have to take up for my silver tooth twin. She
Help
remembered.
me, twin.
Okay, yeah, okay. Look. It says Brian Remington was my agent. He and his partner Billy Briggs had a smaller boutique operation and had gotten me a minimal contract in the minors after an injury in college set me back. I'd gone with them because they were young, black, and smart. Brian and Billy had a long-term game plan for increasing the longevity of my career and making me marketable. What set them apart was that they looked out for me, telling me to sign a 1-year contract. When I blew up my rookie season, they negotiated a major come up money wise, and it put their agency B Sports Management on the map.
Okay.
So
that was page 25.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. I remember Billy's name being called. I just
so is that the only
exactly
time Billy is mentioned?
Billy is mentioned multiple times in the book. What? She is mentioned.
That's just the other when he's talking about the agents.
The
people that's making the deals and stuff.
Okay. I gotta turn my screen off. But Billy is mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
we just
13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
but think about
20 times.
But if that's the age, if those are the two agents, because like when you're on the plane, the agent calling them like, "Hey, we doing deals." They're friends, so I remember that.
So
but they didn't have
think about
very
it.
Long,
he talked about his
a
team a lot. He talked about his team a lot. Like people that was surrounding him, he talked about them a lot.
I skipped all that part. I only listened to
but
the part
see that that's why the book is good, because now she was sliding.
Well, we don't. It ain't that the fact that there's a woman. You can't bring it up in this conversation because we don't even know that.
It is a woman.
In the book, it does not mention that she is a woman.
It does not.
It always puts his partner or something like that. But you don't know until actually you read the synopsis to the next book.
I told you I'm trying to figure out which one of the books that I want to read.
It's the second one. Billy is mentioned in the second one.
So we got to read the second one.
Do you remember who Catherine is? Catherine is the third book. Who's Catherine? Now I need to go back and read.
We talking about this book. Stay focused.
Oh, Cat. So her name is Catherine. Okay.
Hey, listen, I was like, oh, what character? Because I know I remember all the names.
Not who is
Look, all they're mentioning is Cat. Like, I'm just like, Cat. Shut up. Had a blonde moment. It's okay. It is what it is.
And another thing that I loved about this book, I love like the pro black.
That's the shot talking.
This ain't no shot. This is the
I'm trying to help you out.
The drink. I ain't had no shot. I had drink.
Like, hold up now. What other character? Because I be messing up on characters.
Twin, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. You know what? So I think for me, the best part about this book and the worst part about this book was the heroine, Evangeline. So I really liked her. I did. I really liked her in the end. I was there with her struggle. But at some point, sometimes, just let the man buy you something. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man. Stop pushing
At
and
what
fighting
point?
him.
But
Like,
I think
Girl,
it almost
I
got
believe it was because of her
almost got
past.
redundant. I understand that. I get it. But it almost got, if she had done it like one or two more times, I'd have been like, it's redundant. I can't do it. She had one more time before she said no.
Okay, so
they just wrap this book up after they got together after the championship, really?
Yeah, because
okay,
he was celibate. He couldn't.
I'm saying after they did that, after they actually had sex and got together.
but
Do you guys believe that she had a bad past and maybe that's kind of like
it did play a part. Like
play a part?
she couldn't get
She
couldn't get attached to anything because everything because she moved
it
around
took
from
too long. Like, girl, okay, how many times
I get it.
But
at the same time, you done opened your legs, you done let him lay all up in it. You can buy me a purse.
So y'all
maybe she looking for
me
you to get hurt. Maybe we're just too good.
So y'all mean to tell me that y'all ass weren't raised by these independent ass black women?
No, not enough.
Look,
I
was.
No.
Hard. I was. My mama was a single mother, but I'm getting nigga for what they get me for. Look,
so,
I'm giving you the sunshine. I'm giving you the sunshine.
She feel like okay,
you can pay for
it. Okay, what about this? So let's look at this. Maybe because she worked in a strip club. Maybe she was afraid to accept the gift, and she probably didn't want to pay him back. Maybe I don't know.
She didn't want stuff with things attached to it. That's what it was.
I get it in the beginning, but you've already done all this.
Yeah, after I didn't give you the snappy apple.
We at the end of the book.
I wish so.
You made me turn my light off.
I wish
we said snap an apple.
Yeah,
we have established. I don't want your money.
No, but listen, y'all gotta think about
it. Going on.
She was waiting on the other shoe to drop. She didn't feel like
the
she
other
was
shoe to drop was her being dumb and trying to go back to the casino to ask old boy to help her out.
That was stupid.
That was dumb.
Now that was stupid. I was mad with her about that. Y'all remember what I told y'all?
Why would you trust him?
Like after he don't try to put you on the pole.
People go back to what they used to. Remember,
but it's so funny because she should have better street smarts than that, though.
Thank you. She should.
True.
But okay, but listen. Think about this. He told her she didn't have no type of common sense when it came to Kat. Because though it was about her, it was more about Kat getting her job.
No, your spider sense go off. Your spider sense go off with the fuck shit. When she walked in there,
and she was the only one there. And what was it? Ebony. Her name was Ebony that day. Remember Ebony from Players Club?
When you walk in
her
there,
name was Ebony that
the
day.
red hair girl in there.
Where your cousin at? That way. Look, cousin is hoe.
Your spidey senses should have went off and be like, this ain't.
Not even that. Before when she was still making the deal with homeboy, I can't remember his name.
Manny.
Before she even started making the deal, before he even brought up Kat, she took her ass there on her own before he said anything about Kat. So I'm like, I can't even take you as a serious person at this point because you risked all your life.
But you know what? I gotta dial it back. Okay.
Bring it back, Shannon. Bring it back.
What's the dude name? What's his Nate?
Nick.
Okay. I'm gonna blame it on Nick because if you would have told her that there was some janky dude stuff going on in that club, she would have never took her ass back.
That's what I'm gonna agree with.
But she already knew that. He already been trying to stamp her out twice.
No, he didn't tell her.
He didn't tell her.
She knew those girls were prostitutes.
No. But he didn't tell her that Manny and was in cahoots running the girls in and out of the club he should have.
But wait, but also she messed up too because she didn't tell him that she ran into DeMarcus.
She didn't.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of I feel like she was trying to. I feel like with the hiding of the DeMarcus situation, I feel like she was trying to protect him and be like, okay, trying to it's not a big deal, so I won't tell him because she cared so much for Nick, and then she was used to protecting people her own way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like when you used to being beat down by the world, another punch is nothing.
But how do you protect someone withholding truths? Like my thing is like all these books that we read is always saying a little bit. Oh, I'm not going to tell him. I don't want to involve him. I don't want to mess up his career.
See, that's what I don't like. I'm like,
okay,
so I hate that.
I am going to be real with you. I'm going to be real with you. I have been that person before, and like it come with growth. I have been that person where like something may have happened, and I hadn't told my husband because I was trying to keep down confusion. You get what I'm saying? But then that's the thing. When the shit start boiling over, it get hectic like that. You know what I'm saying? So it make it seem like you lying because that's the part of you that's trying to protect. That's what I'm saying. I could relate to her on some things, but that shit with Kat and like her going back to that club when he tried to put her ass on that pole, I feel like that should have been a damn warning flag then.
He had been trying to put her on the pole. He had been.
No, but I'm just saying. But like he tried to with the morning
pushes. How many times did he ask you to get on the pole? She said, "Well, he asked me this time. He asked me this time. He asked me this time." Girl, he wants you on the pole.
Mm-hmm. But for her, I'm saying for her, the fact that he wanted her on the pole, for her to go back, that's him. Like if I think I can handle that, and you always ask me that, and my answer no, it's gonna stay no. I don't care how many times you ask me. I'm not thinking you trying to set me up for no sexual assault. I'm thinking you just trying to. Okay, you keep asking me, but I'm not gonna do it.
She's even stupid because DeMarcus told her that she had a bounty on her head. He told her. He told her specifically. So you in this man's establishment. You don't already seen that he don't give a crap about what DeMarcus is about to say to me and about Chad over here saying. So if you don't already know that there's a price on your head for your whatever, why would you even trust him? I would
because you feel like you're smarter than he is.
No, so but listen. But to her defense with that part right there, when Manny walked up to her and DeMarcus, Manny was treating DeMarcus like he was a customer, like he did not know him.
It don't matter.
Go back and read that part. No, I'm just saying. Yeah, he was like, the customer is always right. Apologize. Think about it.
But he was told her.
He was treating DeMarcus like he was just a customer.
She's too trusting of people that she shouldn't be trusting.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, even like when she went to that damn hotel.
Hold on.
And like you saw this girl walk in that you don't even fucking like. Like, sis, your spider senses didn't go off then.
Now, I mean, people can have common sense, but I mean, sometimes sense ain't common.
I just feel like she didn't have self-preservation because even she goes back to the hotel and what's his name there? What's the guy's name?
Midas.
He's there, she's down there getting drunk at the hotel. You don't know nothing about where your surroundings are. You in a strange place. You got
she even talked about it. She
didn't go drink in your hotel room. Why you at the bar down here?
But I think that went into the mentality that I can take care of myself and I'm strong, and so I can deal with whatever situation. Like you're just being naive that these grown ass men won't snatch your ass up. And so I think that's why
but she been used to that part of that world anyway.
Right. So you like that's why she went to why she went to Manny, even though you ain't really mean to me no well. I'm gonna use you because I feel like you think I'm worth something. You think I'm valuable, so I'm gonna leverage that to get what I want out of you. And so I'm gonna use you, even though that ain't how it worked out in the end. But that's why she went to him, because she felt like she could use him.
Her explanation of it too was like it would cut down time because she wouldn't have to go through all these hoops and stuff. So I get that. But like you said, Shannon, the common sense part of you, she was
stupid, definitely.
Don't do it, honey.
Like, hold on. You would have did better going to Midas.
I would never walk in there again.
What grimy employer do you know that's just going to go ahead and just be like, oh, okay, and agree to your terms without doing something else grimy to you? You done already had this talk with Roxy.
But let me say this. I thought the favor was going to be when he was like, yeah, I do it, but you're going to owe me some. I thought he was going to try to
I thought he was going to try to make her go on the pole.
The pole, I thought he was going to try to make her have sex.
Yeah.
Or that was going to be the favor, because you didn't even ask what favor. Like, that's the part.
That's why I was like, what the hell?
You didn't even ask
I figured that he would, since she didn't ask, I figured he was just going to take.
But that was the part that was stupid to me, because why wouldn't you ask? How you gonna agree?
He did specify. He said I remember being like, like the favor, but she made sure it wasn't that.
It wasn't the pole. Right. But okay, but what if it was a sexual favor? Why would you? Because you said that the redhead girl be sucking him off.
No, but she so I'm gonna say she X out. I'm gonna say that she X out the sexual favor because
no,
when
she
first
did. She just said a pole.
Think about it. That scene, like when she first came in, and then she was like, I got a proposition for you, and like she was like, no, and I'm not talking about that. Think about that.
That ain't got nothing to do with this favor that you agreed to. Because that was all of that is prior to you.
When you stepped into a room and seen the redhead girl, and you know damn well she don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with her, I'd have turned around.
Yeah,
and then hold on, ain't nobody there, and you only supposed to bartend.
Well, but no, like, but the dude kept asking her. He was like, "You sure you supposed to be here?"
Yeah, and Manny
like the dude and that's more of a reason for me to go ahead. But how you gonna sit up there and ask me, "Am I sure are you supposed to be here?" And you still trying to get your rocks off, anyways, nigga? You know me.
No, he was like the dude wasn't trying to mess with her. He kept asking her. He was like, "You sure you supposed to be here?"
Okay, so who opened the door and came in the room?
It was the dude that let her in. That's why he was like so shocking. He kept asking her like, "You sure you supposed to be here?" Because whoever it was, they didn't get her no bad vibe. Like he was
cool just a security guy, like the guy that worked at the door at the club or something. He wasn't nobody.
So he was. He kept asking her. He was like,
"Can we talk about Sal's crazy self?" Like, how is you just? I mean, here the guy who in the very first scene, he's the one who's like harassing her.
Oh, Sal, yeah.
And then he the one who done paid to snatch up her.
Oh, baby,
that's how are you just?
But listen, this is the question. Yeah, like I know, like this is like a book, but like I feel like these stories have to come from somewhere. How many millionaires, like athletes and stuff?
Probably a lot of,
and we don't know about
them. And you know what? They just get them to sign NDAs.
Yep. But there's a lot of people that probably like, no, what you mean?
But check this out. But listen, old boy said like at the first beginning, Nick was talking about him, and he was talking about like the reputation that dude had. And the people was like paying the women under the table and a whole lot of other stuff like the Barry, like the team that he came from. You know what I'm saying? So like he was like he had a history of doing this stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's a lot of them out there. And then they start when they start coming out.
It's not just athletes.
And then what happens? What happens is 10 years later, like right now, so and so has a case against them.
Because what's the guy that just did the movie? He in the new Creed. Is it Creed?
Yeah. What's his
Jonathan
name?
Majors.
Yeah, like he got these women coming out. Ain't nobody now. Come on now. What?
So, but my question: why the hell y'all ain't been came out?
Because he wasn't nobody.
Oh, because they come out like Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that Bill Cosby,
that's another thing. Because I don't give a damn if you the trash man. All damn baseball. You do something to me, everybody finna fucking know it.
But sometimes
first of all, they waited so long. How are you gonna wait so long till you old in age to say something?
Well, let me say this.
I don't get it.
The Jonathan Majors thing, but like the Bill Cosby stuff, some of them women had back when it happened, they had said what they, they made the statement, and then that's how they getting paid off, or even with R. Kelly and stuff. Some of them women, they have been making those accusations, and they just get paid off.
No one's taking it.
So I'm gonna tell you real fast. Okay. I had a time or two when I was younger, right? Not a time or two, but I had a time when I was younger. But I might tell my story to somebody so that it can help them, but for monetary gain,
I'm
not saying nothing.
Like
I'm not, because it's not, because you have, especially with a celebrity, I wouldn't even want to be placed in that light. Mm-mm. For everybody in America to know that this dude did something to me some kind of way, and that's not. I don't even give a damn how much money they trying to give me.
And then the judge,
it's not even worth that.
The judgment part, because there's more sick people out here than you realize.
Like the whole documentary, and you over there telling them you got some shit that don't even got no name to it, and then crippled you. You ain't seen the what is it, Surviving R. Kelly?
Yeah, I seen it. Oh, who got something that gonna cripple? I missed that part. But
she got something that crippled her for either days or months or weeks or something like that. Go back and watch. Go back and watch.
Which one?
I think
Because
it's the
first
first.
of all, it's 92 survivors. So
it's the first one, and I think she's a Latina girl.
Oh yeah, she was in the hospital. He made that song "You're Not Alone" for her. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
she got something that crippled her.
Ew,
And you putting it out in the atmosphere, letting everybody know.
Yeah,
just so you
she
can
talked about it. She talked about it.
I mean, I know that happened, but I'm up here thinking about it like, damn.
She said that he wrote like that song "You're Not Alone," that Michael Jackson song. R. Kelly really wrote that song for her. Go back and look at it. Yeah.
But you know what? I blame the parents.
I do too.
Oh God, we done got off topic.
Let's go back to the book because we
done got off topic.
Leilani. Oh, y'all give it up for Leilani. She is resting today. That's our honorary member. Lift her up in prayer, y'all, that she feels better.
And I drink to that.
Yeah, we all took a shot for you, girl. But yeah, so she done put it out there, and I was like, there's no amount of money for me to go on wax, because everybody can see that shit over and over.
No,
and
we're
over.
going back to the book. We're going back to the book. We're going back to the book.
Yeah.
So,
why are we going back to the book? This is lit and life. Lit and life.
I don't want to talk about
the reason it came up, just to bring it back full circle, was that people will
sell ass.
Yeah, people will, sign NDAs like they, celebrities.
Yeah.
So okay, so
I just hate the fact that people wait so long. That's just me.
We talked a lot about Evangeline. What do we think about Nick as a character? As he's developed?
I liked him.
I like Nick a lot.
I liked him.
Yeah, I was like, ooh,
I like him.
Yeah, I like Nick because he was very, very forthcoming. He wasn't superly overly arrogant. Like you can get some guys that are just so arrogant in these books. He was not overly arrogant. He just told it how it was. He let her know a lot of stuff in advance, and he never really swayed from his feelings.
And I like that he showed it. Like he didn't care about who was around, that he showed that he.
And I think my favorite part in the book was when he walked away from her when she was in the hotel, and she was, I can't remember what she was doing exactly, but he was like, you need to figure out your stuff. I'm out. Yeah. He's like, because you're not about to put me through this. And you got me in here, all my feeling, all this crazy stuff. So he dipped. And he's like, you figure out your life. And he's like, I'm not about to let you, dictate what's going on. I love that. I was like, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'll tell you my favorite thing Nick did when he took that picture of her and she was like, you gonna post something she said about posting her, and he was like, "Here's on my phone, baby. I've been posting you." I said, "Yeah, you posted on the first day." I
said,
Instagram official. You better claim her.
So. I loved everything about Nick. I love he wore his heart on his sleeve. Like you knew exactly what he was feeling and what he was thinking. I love that. He was willing to provide for her. He was professing to her. It was just, oh my God. I love him.
Yeah.
He was like the package. But they did bring some stuff to his attention. Because at first I was like, I feel like Nick didn't do anything wrong. That's at first. But then when his friends started telling him okay, well, look, you got this type of woman and this is what you did. This is what you did. I was like,
yeah.
Dang.
Well, because he's used to being able to spoil everybody and do what he wants. And you can't treat every single person the exact same way. Some people have issues with you buying them a lot of stuff. And I liked how his friends let him know, you need to go in there and listen. Go in there and don't react. Go in because his cousin was she in the bath. Go in there and listen to her. Don't sit here and blow up. Don't do the Nick thing. Yeah. Don't try to fix her problem. Go in there and just listen to what she has to say. And even though he was a fixer and he was that kind of guy who was you let me know the problem and I'll fix it, I feel like he still let her fail. He still let her do stuff which she did dumb ass shit because he was following her. He still knew she was doing stupid shit, but he never really interfered with it. He let her do the stupid stuff. And I was I felt like that was really unique for a writer to do that because usually the guy is not going to do that. He's going to save her before she gets to that issue. He would have been there at the meeting with Manny and be like, "Why are you here?" So he would have never got that extension. So I really
and then she did not tell him about the meeting with Manny.
And he knew about it. Well, because he had a tail on her ass.
And like when she went to the hotel, like she didn't even tell him about it. And she was like, well, he was like, you lied. Like if you didn't, like you lied. I didn't know about it. You tried to hide it, so it's a lie.
I think I can't go back to how much Evangeline sometimes annoys me. You don't describe DeMarcus devil incarnate, pure evil, but you don't believe that the hit is real. You don't believe the price on your head is real. He done told you, and he is evil.
But think about things. I keep saying, like, look, when Manny was talking to her and DeMarcus, he wasn't talking to DeMarcus like
not Manny.
DeMarcus.
Before Manny, before all that, when it was just her and DeMarcus, she described.
Yeah, but think about it. Manny walked up. Manny walked up, so she probably didn't feel like. I don't think she felt like Manny was in with DeMarcus.
No, not that. Just in general.
Well, he did say it wasn't like murder, so
he wanted
like, he on my head
like to rape her though. Like
yeah, but he didn't tell her what it was. He didn't tell her what it was. He just said you had a hit out on you, and no, nobody wants to kill you.
I thought he did tell her. I thought he said it was to get. He's like, because it's gonna pay for what's basically in
between. Like he told her what it was.
He did. My thing, like Manny, not Manny, but just the fact that this man is evil. He has a vendetta against you because he blames you for his brother's death. All this stuff, and you're not gonna take him seriously. I'm taking him seriously. I'm telling you, especially if you're trying to protect Nick's career and you're protecting him. You're around this man. You're bringing your life into him. So you sit here and tell me you're not going to at least mention to him, hey, by the way, this evil dude who still blames me for his brother's death told me there's a hit or a price on my head.
But how you gonna blame me for the brother's death when it was your fault?
Thank you.
At minimum, I would have told Midas.
And but my thing is, how did they end up at his hotel? All the hotels in Vegas, and you
end
up at Midas' hotel
because he got a suite.
No, his was down below,
Manny,
like the floor down.
Maybe because that's the lit hotel. You got that one hotel in your town.
I'd have told Midas ass. Hold on, let me get my homeboy. Because I got a homeboy. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Let me call Midas.
Right.
Yeah. But I was like,
we'll fix all this shit right here. Fix all
at minimum, Malcolm. At minimum, tell Malcolm.
At minimum.
Thank you, somebody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Like I said, since ain't coming. Since ain't coming.
Let me at least tell the police, man.
Yeah. And I really did like her because I feel like other than her being completely dumb sometimes, she had a good head on her shoulder. She was like, she didn't want to use him. She didn't want to take advantage of him. So I respected her in that sense. But at the same time, I was just like, girl, you pushing too hard for a man who's trying to love you. Yeah. Like, and I get, not everyone understands that they deserve love, and you're trying to figure out if you love yourself. But at the same time, it's in your face all the time. And
did y'all see my TikTok? I thought that shit was so funny.
That shit was so funny.
Am I the asshole? That's gonna be my new segment. I got another one.
That was so good because I was invested. I was like, oh, Shannon, your husband did that.
No.
Oh, Shannon,
and then look, check out that book right here. It was Evangeline ass.
I want to say that I reposted it.
I did. I loved it. I thought that was great.
Because she was an asshole to me. Come on, like for real, he just want to love you, girl.
Yeah. A lot of people be hardcore independent like that though. It's a lot of women out here that just hardcore, like whether it's with your mate or whatever, just even for like they will not ask for help. They'll sit and just.
I have a friend like that right now. We talked about that yesterday. She was like, "I'm not gonna ask for help, but I know everything's gonna be."
You're gonna block your blessings, girl. You're gonna block your blessings.
Let me say, I am trying to come out of that era, and even I've been married for 6 years. I'm trying to come out of that. I'm trying to be more into my soft girl era, but
you can still be hard girl.
Yeah, but like I just sometimes you need help. I know, like my husband is sitting me like sometimes
she just went through all this stuff. She's homeless. She ain't got no house. Someone done broke in her house, stole her little bit of money. Okay, she ain't got no job because her manager tried to pimp her out, and the Chadleys was trying to get at her. She ain't got that. Okay, she ain't got nothing. She ain't got no friend. She ain't got nothing. And you still over here arguing with this man about everything.
Yes, but you
don't even have to stay with me. You can stay at the hotel. She still got
that's what she.
But
I ain't passing up no in-house dick.
like
No.
That, no, like I understood like a lot of that, like where she was coming from.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I understood.
Like I said, I have a
Did
friend
it make
that's
it
like
right?
that.
It was stupid. I'm just saying it's stupid. It's stupid. But
I'm
like,
gonna let people know it's
stuff that you have to
2023.
unlearn.
We can go ahead and stop doing stuff like that.
It's
Okay.
for the birth.
Some
Have y'all
people,
read that
I mean, it's
parable?
called being prideful. People got too much pride. They don't want to ask.
But it's a difference
It is.
between prideful and then like
Who side you on?
knowing when you
Oh,
are.
yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. My
like,
bad.
You got to be
Queen
able to
right.
understand your situation.
Right.
Do y'all know that parable about the people that drown on the roof when the rain comes?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Like how people, just to sum it up, it's just like how people like you need help and you asking in the parable, you asking God to help you with whatever your struggle is, and he sends you help and you keep denying it. Like he's sending you somebody to help you.
Like the dude that was in the middle of the ocean in the boat. He was like, I send you a cruise ship. I send you this. I send you that.
Yeah, like I keep sending you the help that you're asking for, and you keep denying it. And then you put yourself in a worse situation, and you like, well, why God? Why you ain't help me? Be like, bro, I sent you the money. I sent you all this stuff.
Right. You was waiting for the supernatural to happen, but it was just regular life.
So we sometimes we're so strong to our detriment. Like, girl, let these people help you.
Yes, and my thing is like you don't have to have someone help you to the point where you're taking.
I'm dead. Who you flipping off?
She talking about me.
Oh, Trina.
Right.
Flipping out.
But listen, I have a friend.
You mad because y'all talking to her so deeply.
Hold on.
She's feeling her chest.
Here I go.
I mean, it's real talk though. So we in a bad situation. Right. God, send me a sign. I just need you to get me out this situation. Then somebody be like, hey, here goes such and such. You be like, I don't need your help. Bro,
I have a friend like that. I kid you not. I love her to death, but she would not ask for no damn help.
But like I said, it's a lot of unlearning and relearning.
I be like that sometimes too, though. I can't even front. I do.
One thing I'm gonna do is take it. Come on with it. I ain't gonna deny you. That's the Lord's
We can help each other.
You want to pay?
No, but listen, and that's the thing about it. I don't have a problem with helping people. Like I would give my last. I would give my last. So like that's why I understood. So like now that's why I said like I'm like more. I'm trying to get into like my soccer.
People out there that get their last. So go on, take it. Yep. Don't take the people last.
All right, we gonna go ahead and sum it up because we on 47 minutes right now.
Loved this book.
Loved it. Y'all make sure y'all go read it. Y'all got any other final thoughts?
Yes. We don't need the wheel this week. We can just read book 2.
No, we gonna roll the wheel.
I'm okay with that.
No, you're not, because you have to pick your book. Nope, we can't do it.
I already read book 2.
No, she
hasn't read it yet. She hasn't read it yet.
Oh man, I don't want to pick a book.
You have to. Everybody else did.
Right now.
What you reading?
The Vampire King.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that offline.
Okay.
What genre? I don't want to. Please.
Whatever it is, it's Lani's turn. Like she gonna be.
Do not let it be.
It's whose turn? It ain't my turn. What do
It's not. It's Whitney's turn. She the last one.
Oh yes, I forgot.
Fantasy.
Urban.
It better not be no urban. We just read
erotica.
Either fantasy or erotica.
No, fantasy.
I don't know.
I do.
It's gonna fuck around and be urban.
Urban.
Oh
erotica.
Man. Erotica. Oh okay. Lord have mercy. We gotta pick it. My God. Father God, I come to you as humble as I know how.
It's not a dark romance. It's erotica. So I have The Contract by Tanon, Tanon.
Hold on. I'm sure y'all gonna.
I can't pull it up to show you because I'm on my phone for this live. So
let me see if I can pick it up. I'm on my phone. I'm on my computer.
The Contract.
Tanon.
Yeah, and it's like a woman's face, like the bottom part of her face and her lips.
By who?
Tanon.
Tanon. Tanon.
I got it. It is right here. Tanon is good.
Okay. Because I was like, oh gosh, you guys, I read Dark
this
Romance.
damn screen. Anybody got it?
Yeah.
You said the contract.
Tan and Tails.
Okay.
Is that it? Tan and Tails?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. The contract. Right. Okay. We'll see how. I don't know, guys. Hopefully
4.5 stars.
So the link will be down in the chat after the video has ended. So you guys can click the link. Be sure to click the link and give us the support, because we get the credits off of the links that you guys pick in the comments. Or is it the comments, or is the text box? Whatever is underneath the video.
The Dropbox.
Yeah, Dropbox. So yeah, it will be in the Dropbox after the video has ended, so you can just click the link. All right.
Tell me what you think.
We might like it.
It's gonna be a steamy one.
I'm surprised. That's it. To me, when you're reading books like that, urban fiction and erotica go hand in hand. To me.
Yeah, because dark romance is different.
Yeah, dark romance.
And that's my forte. I feel like we should.
I'm gonna say y'all where y'all done messed up at.
I feel like we need to add one more category to this wheel.
Well, we can add it the next cycle, because we're
done, right?
Yeah, we're going back to the beginning. So everybody, make sure y'all have y'all list.
I still got my list. I was thinking about changing a book on mine.
Well, you got time.
Don't change, just add it, because
either change it or add it.
I'm saying when it come back around.
You don't know what you're gonna have. So I gotta put everybody, all the genres and everybody name back on the wheel. So we can do it again. And if y'all gonna read
and let me find out that Alexa can read for me, and my God,
we done changed your life, huh? I was hoping for fantasy too, Crystal, but it is what it is.
But guess what my husband said? My husband was like, I like for people to read better than Alexa. She sound like a robot.
Oh yeah,
she do. But you gotta speed her up a little bit. She a little better. Yeah,
I was hoping that she was gonna get fantasy, because I was hoping for it. I wanted to read My Dear Henry.
See, that wasn't my fantasy. That's my YA.
What was your fantasy?
Blood Like Magic.
Oh, that was another good book.
What's Blood Like? You know what? Never mind.
I want to read it so bad.
That's that girl. That's that cover with the black girl on the front with the hair like yours.
Purple. Yeah.
Oh, and this book, I actually downloaded a book by Dandridge Monroe, Red Roses.
Yes, that's the one everybody was talking about. I didn't want to choose that one because everybody was talking about it. I'm stopping adding books that people was already talking about. I need something.
Yeah, but it's just gonna be on my TBR list because
So if y'all finish the series, if y'all want to finish the series aside from whatever we're reading, let me know. So because I'm gonna read it. Thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We was kind of lengthy today, so I thank you guys for joining us. Any final thoughts? Everybody good?
Nope. Good pick.
All right.
Good pick, Shannon.
That was a great book.
It was.
Love it. Are we going live? No, we're going to sleep.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
I think I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
All right, y'all have a good rest of y'all evening. See y'all next Thursday.
Bye, guys.